By example, let's think on this circumstance. There's in New Spain, in Mexico, you have all these religious figures, the Aztecs, the Zapotecs, and all these tribes had like very strong images. So when the new religion arrives, they have to be displaced. One figure had to be displayed, had to push the other one in order to occupy that space. But a very strange thing started happening. People refused to give this space to the new idol, to the new god. It was so difficult to do this. But it was imposed by the sword. So suddenly these spaces start fusing one into each other. And then these new gods start containing and literally getting like holes inside them in order to hold the old ancestor, just like balls in within balls, one world in within the other. So of course, like all the priests were so happy about their achievements, and so to have like this new religion, like and this transformation of the ideological structure of the people. But in fact, what was happening is that people in there were more intelligent. They were, in the end, praying for the old ones.
This is the life cycle of the toxoplasmosis virus. And I want to talk about some research that a professor at Stanford University, Robert Sapolsky, is conducting right now that investigates this cycle. And what he has discovered is that the parasite, the toxoplasmosis parasite, when it gets into the rat's brain, begins to control it, but not in a zombie kind of way. We don't have zombie rats going around. The parasite will control just fear responses in the rats, and it will make the rat reckless. So the rat might be killed by a cat, ingested by the cat, and it is the way, it's the mechanism that the virus, that the parasite has to reproduce itself, because it can only reproduce itself inside the intestinal tract of cats. The thing that makes this interesting, and perhaps related to those parasite gods inside the figures, is that what he has been discovering is that the parasite also rewires the human brain when it comes inside of the human brain. And he has discovered, for example, that there is a strong correlation between serious traffic accidents, people that get into traffic accidents, for example, driving a motorcycle, and the incidence of toxoplasmosis infection in them. And that makes you think about if that recklessness, for example, was an autonomous decision, something that has to do with the will to do something, or was just a parasite acting on the brain. And if we know so little stuff about parasites, then this idea that we are completely autonomous beings separated from every other living being starts to become a little bit more doubtful.
Here is oval cup. Oval cup, which it's the mirror image of the placebo. It's this medicine that has been running around a lot of families in the States, and as its name give away, it's a placebo given to children that are too reckless, and strangely it works. The placebo effect, it's even more strong when you have like a brand, or when you have like a big pill, or when like it's more efficient to have like a big pill than a small pill, or it's even more efficient to have like a dark, strange pill than a clear one. It's more efficient to have like something like with a syringe rather than to ingest it. And this it gives me like also like the key to think about the pentothal. Pentothal, it's this drug, which is it's well, it's known for being like the syrup of truth. But in fact, what it makes is like it is thought that lies are like a very complex organization in the upper part of the brain. So they realize that with the pentothal, you are able to give away this part, which is the controlling part. And it's also very strange because this pentothal is the same substance that is used for the death condoms in the system of prison. So all these deaths are given away throughout this truth. And it also reminds me the idea of the golem. The golem, which is like this figure, which is like defending its own people, and it's been given life by this name, this strange word in his front head, which was Aemeth. And Aemeth means truth.